Content presented by Alan Gonsenhauser, CEO of DemandRevenue.com. Budget fights waste time and energy. CMOs often find themselves in the hot seat, trying to justify marketing investments to the C-suite, private equity investors, and the board, while sales and product teams pull in different directions. Without alignment, marketing dollars scatter across too many priorities, diluting impact and frustrating everyone. What if you could get the entire company aligned on marketing priorities before budget battles begin? The challenge of marketing investment decisions. The core problem is simple but stubborn. Marketing resources are finite, but the demands placed on marketing seem infinite. Product teams want support for every feature launch and product. Sales wants campaigns for every segment. Everyone believes their priority deserves the lion's share of marketing investment. Without a structured framework for making these decisions, companies default to either the loudest voice wins, or spreading resources evenly but thinly across all priorities, without trying to boil the ocean, defaulting to last year's allocation regardless of changing conditions. None of these approaches maximizes return on marketing investment. The strategic prioritization framework change. Healthcare faced this exact dilemma. As a healthcare technology leader, navigating a merger and preparing for an IPO, they needed to focus marketing resources where they would deliver maximum impact. Their solution was deploying a strategic prioritization framework, a strategic approach that evaluates potential market segments, products, or strategic alternatives against two critical dimensions: external attractiveness, market size, growth rate, spending patterns, competitive intensity, regulatory environment, and buying journey process complexity; internal readiness, product relevance, sales channels and capabilities, domain expertise, clear value propositions, comprehensive prospect targeting database, and existing customer base. The strategic prioritization framework helped them categorize all potential target segments into 4 buckets. Active segments. Where both external attractiveness and internal readiness were high, these received the majority of marketing investment. Nurture segments. Where internal readiness was strong, but external factors weren't yet optimal, these received limited investment to maintain positioning. Internal gap segments, where markets looked attractive but the company wasn't ready to compete effectively. These triggered focused internal development. Dormant segments, low on both dimensions, these received no marketing investment. Putting the framework into action. Change Healthcare's marketing team coordinated cross-functional alignment meetings where sales, product, marketing leaders collaboratively assessed and categorized each potential market segment with CEO support and visibility. The outcome: 2/3 of their marketing budget was channeled to active segments where they had the highest probability of success. The remaining third was strategically invested in nurturing promising opportunities where they saw future potential. This wasn't just about saying yes or no. It was about making evidence-based decisions that the entire organization understood and supported. Kevin Brooks from Change Healthcare notes, "This data-driven approach refined our investment focus and increased our confidence in marketing ROI. Beyond just allocating budgets more wisely, they silenced the chorus of competing demands by establishing a transparent, logical process everyone could trust and support internally." Implementing your own framework. If your team struggles with cross-functional alignment on marketing investments, consider these steps. Assess your current alignment. Map where marketing investments flow today versus where the greatest opportunities exist. Establish a consistent evaluation process. Create a simple framework that balances external attractiveness with internal readiness. Categorize target segments. Bring leaders together to objectively assess each segment against your criteria. Address internal gaps. Before investing heavily in marketing, ensure your organization can deliver on the promises marketing makes. Create a visual dashboard. Make the results transparent and accessible to build organizational buy-in. The result? Marketing investments that everyone understands and supports, significantly higher returns on those investments, and an end to the budget battles that waste everyone's time and energy. When marketing, sales, and product align behind a common framework for investment decisions, companies can focus their resources where they'll make the biggest difference. For more information about Alan or to book a 15-minute strategy call, please go to demandrevenue.com. Be the CMO they can't afford to lose.